Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we dissect corporate filings so you don't have to. Today we're diving into a report from EverCommerce, and let me tell you, it's got a bit of a musical chairs situation on its board. One director is out and the company is scrambling to fill a seat on the audit committee. Buckle up, it might get a little bumpy, like trying to find a parking spot downtown. The main point of this filing is about a director leaving the company. Alexi Wellman resigned from EverCommerce's board this month, and she's leaving for personal reasons. The company says that her leaving wasn't because she disagreed with the company about how things are run or what they do. Now, because of this resignation, the company's audit committee is short a member. This audit committee is super important. It makes sure the company is doing things honestly and by the books. The Nasdaq stock market, which is where EverCommerce's stock is traded, says that this kind of committee needs at least 3 people. Because someone left, they only have 2, creating what they call Jivaxi. So EverCommerce told Nasdaq, the stock market people, that they don't have enough people on their audit committee, but they also said they plan to fix it. Nasdaq gives them some time, about 6 months, to find someone new for the committee. The company says they're planning to put a new director on the committee who has the right skills to do the job. They have half a year to do this from when the previous member left, or they could get in trouble with the stock market. This part just says that the stuff they talked about earlier about the director leaving is also relevant to this section about directors leaving or being appointed. Basically, it's just a reference to the first part we talked about. So what does all this mean for EverCommerce? Well, director resignations happen. It's a normal part of corporate life. The key thing here is how the company responds. They seem to be on top of it. They've already notified Nasdaq and have a plan to fill the vacant spot on the audit committee. If they find a qualified replacement soon, this should be a non-event. However, if they struggle to find a suitable candidate, it could raise some eyebrows. Investors might wonder if there are underlying issues attracting or retaining qualified board members. A well-functioning audit committee is essential for investor confidence, so they need to get this right. The company should be open with shareholders about the search process. Transparency is always the best policy in these situations. Explain the criteria they're using to evaluate candidates and the timeline for making a decision. Looking at the broader picture, EverCommerce is in a growing market. They provide software and services to small and medium-sized businesses, a market that is increasingly relying on digital tools. This resignation doesn't really give us insight into the business itself, but it does give us insight into company operations. I would say the impact is fairly minimal, although worth watching. I'd want to make sure they get a 3rd member on the audit committee swiftly for the sake of compliance and, moreover, peace of mind. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more corporate decoder videos.